What I'm going to show you here is set of tables, all of them done by scientists, Professor Halleck, Professor Rips, Dr. Rothenberg, Reb Schwarzman, and you will see each table and definitely what it is. So this one in Hebrew says the following: Zohar Kabbalah, the code, and the Urim Betumim are those lights in the ephod which shine to the high priest, giving the answer by the letter which was shining. So it was all Urim Betumim, lights which complete the answer really. So what you have here in orange Zohar and Kabbalah, Kabbalah and Zohar clearly show the connection. And then you see here the code, the clear connection between the Zohar, Kabbalah, and the Tzofan, and the similarity to this ephod that was in which the letters were shining to the high priest gives the answer. His statistic is 0.5 to 1,000. This was Professor Halleck did. And as I said, very interesting table clearly shows the connection with the ephod and the Bible code, which both of them really gave the answer. So statistic, p-value, 0.5 to 1,000. So this is a table was done by Professor Halleck from Gardner University in New York. Lot of tables we did together, and all of them really that you're going to see were checked scientifically, and the answer was given about the statistics. So this is about this. Now this is another table I showed it. Is a question that Dr. Lev Schwarzman, also a scientist, we came from Russia, he asked the question, what you see here, about Messiah. Who is a Messiah? So you have here the word Messiah, and the answer which was given to him, he asked you, me. You see in purple, he got the answer, your request, who is Messiah? This is all sentence, yeah? Your request, who is Messiah, is the answer. You can see it light blue, Ben Ishai, son of Jesse. Interesting, son of Jesse. Then you have here, by the way, very interesting verse in the Torah about a Jewish slave, when he becomes slave, that one of his brothers will redeem him. And the Hebrew word Ben Dodo normally should be with Vav. Here is without Vav because this is exactly the letter of David. It is a clear indication to the redemption of Jews will be by the son of David, Ben David. Interesting. But the answer to the scientist was, as he said, son of Jesse, he is the Messiah. And his answer. Now here, Professor Rips wrote exactly that it is minimal, yeah, and the skip is 58 letters, very important number, 58, and son of Jesse, minimal, and who is Messiah, 58 letters, and also minimal in Leviticus, I think, yeah, I will answer minimal, son of Jesse, minimal, son, very significant, and in fact, this is in Hebrew, in Dabrut, they say that the statistic is 1 to 2 million. So you can see on the bottom, yeah, that this table with the questions and the answers statistically is 1 to 2 million. Definitely very, very significant. So here in Hebrew, they analyze the things exactly, what is written here, what are the words, and so on. So this is also another interesting table done by scientists, and fits very much with what our rabbis tell us, yeah, about son of Jesse will redeem us. And interesting is this idea of what we saw, that the story of Jewish slave, we saw the non-Jew, so it indicates really to the Jews who unfortunately will be under the rulership of non-Jews, we suffer a lot. But Ben David, the son of David, will redeem us. Interesting. So as I said, in Hebrew you have all the explanation of it and what is written, but in short, the title is Your Request with Messiah, I will answer to you, son of Jesse. This is what you see in Hebrew, and in number 58, because this is the skip from letter to letter, definitely very significant for. So this is another table, and this table is, once in the Torah, you have the word Sofen Tanakh, Bible code. Interesting. And this is what you see here in blue, Sofen Tanakh, and on the left is written codes. Then you have the words which come here. It is a secret of our language, and this is the year 5736 when the research of Rips and Doron started about the codes, 1976, and here you have the name Rips, yeah, in blue. Rips comes out, name Rips, yeah, in blue, next to the Bible code. Rips every 5 letters, as you see, the ear every 4 letters, and once in the Torah, the sentence, so far now, Professor Dr. Rothenberg, he said it is a closest space in the Torah between the word, the language, and the sixth of the language, and then statistically the p-value, 000 rips with Bible code, and Bible code with the ear of the research, 009, and rips, and the language, because we know the code is also a language, yeah. So it is 00003. So I mean, all this were analyzed by scientists. This is by Dr. Rothenberg, with whom we did a lot of tables, yeah. So clearly, Torah tells us about the Bible code, which rips will be involved, and the year that it starts. And as you see here, scientifically, very interesting. And this is unbelievable. This is in Hebrew Chachama Kabbalah, the Kabbalistic rise Vilna Gaon. Amazingly, you can see in blue Chachama Kabbalah, the wise man of Kabbalah, and you have on the left Eliyahu, the name of Rips, and then you have here Agra is the abbreviation, Etz Chaim. Etz Chaim is a book which he did, it means Kabbalah book, very famous, yeah, which he explains. And then you have here the year that he was born, it is 480. Then you have Elias, his name, the Vilna Gaon Agra, and Etz Chaim, is the tree of life. This is the most important concept of Kabbalah. So clearly seeing the connection between the Vilna Gaon, which is Agra, Eliyahu, Rips, as we said, and the year was born, and then also comes here, very interesting, the finding is by Professor Rips, and there here I found an extra thing, very interesting. This is an addition of mine, because this is really a very famous story about the, I don't know if you heard about the deer about very secret thing in the Kabbalah about the redemption. A snake was like stinging in Hebrew, it was Ayala, and this indicated redemption. But the most interesting is that you have here the death of the Ari, which is unbelievable. This Ari died because he revealed this secret. Yeah, very famous story. But here comes here, interesting, the Chacham Kabbalah, the Vilna Gaon, is a wise man of Kabbalah, and his death was because revealing this secret. Yeah, so definitely this idea was very mystical, lot of secrets, but still, and here comes the Vital, Rav Chaim Vital, the name of his pupil, who wrote really all these things. So it's altogether very interesting, significant table, which was done by Professor Reeves. This is another table which I found, but Professor Dr. Rettenberg analyzes it scientifically. So you have here once in the Torah, moach, brain, lev, heart of the bird, and in red who are those children of Israel, They are the brain, the heart, according to the Zohar, the heart of the bird. It's written, the Zohar says that like the heart is the first one to suffer, Jews are the first one to suffer, yeah? And the life of the body depends on us. The life of the bird depends on Jews. So Dr. Rottenberg found out, you can see in the bottom part of this table, so he found out about this table, this is what he said, this is clearly written, you see just now, about the first thing is once in the Torah, you don't live here, and this is once in the Torah and the best meeting of Bnei Israel. Yeah? This is really very significant table, once in the Torah, with the children of Israel in red. So best meeting, which is very, very important, and telling us that the brain and the heart of the world, which is our kingdom, are Jews. We see, unfortunately, some small, tiny nation are suffering. When anything wrong in the world, they are blamed, like the heart. Anything wrong in the body, the heart suffers the same. In order that the world will go, you need a strong heart, You need Jews to be strong and keep the Torah, the mitzvot, and so on.